Hello witches and magical souls, and welcome to Wayward Witchery. I'm Pandora Darkmoon, tarot reader, witchcraft mentor, and lifelong witch. This space is for anyone on their soul's journey. Whether you're a curious beginner, have been dancing with the moon for years, or simply feel the magic without needing to name it. Today, we're diving into why your intuition feels blocked and how to reconnect with it. So, grab a cuppa, settle in, and let's get witchy. If you've ever sat and thought, I should know what to do, so why can't I hear my intuition? You are not alone. It's a question that comes up for almost everyone at some point. The thing is, most people think intuition disappears when something is wrong with them. But that is rarely the case. More often, it disappears when too many other voices get loud. Stress, overthinking, fear, and even exhaustion. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the most common things that quietly block your intuition and share some practical ways to reconnect with it. We'll also touch on how tarot can act as a gentle mirror to help you gain clarity when your own thoughts feel tangled. First, let's get this out of the way. Your intuition is not broken, even if it feels like it. Intuition is subtle. It's a whisper, not a shout. It's the quiet, internal nudge that points you in the right direction. The one you might ignore because your mind is already spinning with questions, worries, or the dreaded what-ifs. The truth is, intuition is almost always there. It just gets drowned out by other factors. Sometimes, life is so loud and our own minds so busy that we simply cannot hear it. And that's okay. The first step in reconnecting is understanding what's getting in the way. Let's break down some of the most common things that stop your intuition from showing up clearly. One of the biggest culprits is overthinking. You're trying to analyze every angle, weigh every possibility, and solve the puzzle in your head. The problem is, intuition doesn't speak in spreadsheets. It speaks in impressions, subtle feelings, gut reactions, and sometimes just a quiet sense of relief or resistance. So when your brain is constantly generating more data, you can miss the quiet nudge that's already there. Another big intuition block is fear. Fear of making the wrong decision. Fear of choosing badly or looking foolish. Many people shut down their inner voice because they want certainty. Intuition does not give guarantees. It doesn't promise perfection. But it often points towards the next honest step. The thing you can do right now that's aligned with you, even if the outcome isn't completely predictable. The next one is a major and common intuition blocker. Sometimes your intuition disappears simply because you are exhausted. And this can be physical, emotional, or mental fatigue. When you're burnt out, stressed, or overwhelmed, the quiet whisper of intuition can feel like it's completely gone. The best approach? Step away. Take a break. Rest. Do something creative. Even tiny moments of recovery, A walk in nature, journaling, drawing, or just deep breathing can help your inner voice sneak back in once you stop trying to chase it. As I've talked about in my Sacred Rest episode, give yourself the space to recharge. It's not an indulgence, it is essential for clarity. It's important to remember, not feeling your intuition in these moments is completely normal. It's not failure, it's simply a signal that you need some space and energy to tune back in. Next on our list of intuition blockers is one that is very common and unfortunately very effective. This one is subtle but sneaky. You cannot force intuition. Trying too hard is like trying to squeeze water from your hand. It will just slip away. Intuition appears when you are receptive, quiet, and internally attuned. When you push, demand, or over-focus on getting an answer, it tends to simply vanish. So, give yourself permission to let go, even just for a few minutes, and notice what comes naturally. Next on our list of intuition blockers is another big one: radical self-honesty. Your intuition reflects your truth. If you are not connected to who you really are, or if you're avoiding your own feelings, you cannot get anywhere. If you haven't stopped to understand who you are, or you're avoiding your own feelings, the guidance you receive may feel confusing or unhelpful. For example, asking, "What's best for me?" when you haven't really stopped to understand who me is, can block clarity or trigger very confusing answers. As I've discussed in the Radical Self-Truth episode, taking the time to face your feelings honestly, the good, the messy, and everything in between, is one of the most powerful ways to reconnect with your inner voice. And last but not least on our list of intuition blockers is simply too many external opinions. Basically, the world itself. Friends, family, social media, gurus, news feeds, they all add noise. When everyone else is speaking, it can be very hard to hear yourself. That is why intentional quiet, turning off notifications, taking a break from advice, or carving out some solo time can make a huge difference in reconnecting with your own guidance. Now that we've identified some of the most common intuition blockers, let's talk about what you can do to bring your intuition back. Some practical steps. Number 1. Pause external input. Give yourself a quiet moment without distractions. Number 2. Ask better questions. Instead of "What should I do?" try "What would feel most honest right now?" or "What's the next tiny step I can take?" Number 3. Notice your body's responses. Relief, tension, or excitement can all be signals your mind and intuition are giving you. Pay attention, they are important. Number 4. Journal or reflect. Sometimes writing down your thoughts can really help you notice patterns or subtle nudges. And finally, number 5. Give yourself creative or restorative space. Even a small break can allow your intuition to bubble back up. Remember, intuition is seldom dramatic. It's subtle, it's quiet, and it comes back most easily when you stop trying to force it and simply allow space for it to appear. Now, let's have a look at how tools like tarot can help. Sometimes, even when you do all of the above, you might still feel stuck and blocked. That's where tools like tarot can be surprisingly helpful. Now, I want to be clear. Tarot is not magic, and it doesn't tell you exactly what to do. It is not about prediction. Instead, it works like a mirror. It reflects patterns, dynamics, and possibilities you might not be seeing in your own thinking. Even a single card can highlight something you weren't noticing before, offer a new perspective, or help you frame your questions differently. It's a way to break the mental loop that's blocking your clarity. This is why I offer the single card clarity reading, a short, personalized reflection focused on one question or situation. Sometimes that small outside perspective is all it takes to help you notice what your intuition has been whispering all along. And it's delivered straight to your inbox, making it low pressure and beginner friendly. So, to recap, your intuition is not broken. It's usually just drowned out by stress, overthinking, fear, or exhaustion. Trying too hard or avoiding honesty with yourself can also block your inner voice. Taking space, reflecting, and paying attention to subtle signals can help you reconnect. Tools like tarot, particularly a single card reflection, can provide clarity when you feel stuck or blocked. Remember, your intuition is always there. The goal is not to force it or demand perfection. It is to make space for it, notice it, and let it guide you naturally. Thank you for joining me at Wayward Witchery today. I hope something in this episode stirred your soul. If you feel called to go deeper, I offer tarot, clairvoyant, spiritual growth, and witchcraft mentorship sessions via Zoom, email, or personalized pre-recorded video. You'll find all the details on waywardwitchery.com. Until next time, may your mind be clear, your spirit attuned, and your intuition celebrated.